Hello. I just wanted to practice this recording business. While I don't really have much interesting to say, I'm just going to test out a few things and show you this little program that I did in my what's it called? Programming class. There we go. Sweet. Excellent naming. Okay. So this is called a Babbler. I believe it's like a Markov Babbler. It just finds a word that you've used or that's in a file and counts how many times that word is followed by every other word, and then it chooses one of those based on how many times it's followed by that, and then prints that, and then does the same thing with that next word. I know that's very easy to understand, what with my awesome explaining skills, but I find that these are very funny. I enjoy them quite a bit. This is a Babbler that I believe this is the one that went and looked at Julius Caesar. Julius Shakespeare. That would just be silly. And I don't know if you want me to read it. It's sort of not intelligible. I don't know. I'm tempted to. I'm going to do so. I'm also going to put my headphones on, so if my voice just changes volume a lot, I'm going to know that it's because I can't hear myself properly. So here we go. You did not sow the intention. Chapter 45 convinced that any conception of amendment entered, but she cannot, but that he could bear to wait till there are, honor, your countenance. My mother resentfully answered, most interesting spots, where you had been given him a liberal. My own happiness and independence, and all that had better satisfied, produced, gave birth, according to a clergyman in the same means, to be her turn own learnt, that only of her. I'm sorry, this is another, this is a problem with command prompt. I think that's what this is called. It chops it off, so I don't know if the word ended, and it usually doesn't. So, sorry about that. Their astonishment did not all, but really an object that she found out of her to be inferior to avoid any such an excuse me. Excuse me. That's interesting. See, that's because something that I really like about this is that if you get the word "an," it's probably going to be followed by a word starting with a vowel that just that's what made me understand this entire project, the fact that happens. Anyway, sorry. That's assuming that the entire text file that you put into it is grammatically correct. Anyway, an excuse me received his memory so little curiosity, and their father bears affinity to tell her relationship in their attention, which she continued, you must be an evil to see so far from childhood. That's very insightful. With him at first, see on George. Did this sentence end yet? Where all that there was the business was knowledge of property, and she is wise in your opinion of its warmth. As sensibility, she does not of objection, was quite sure that I am afraid of it advisable. I am going to stop there. This is a terrible run-on. I was going to stop at the end of the sentence, but I probably missed it. Anyway. That's entirely too silly. Okay. And yeah, I think I'm going to have to upload this. Not because it's amazingly interesting, but because I want to know how it shows up on YouTube. Yeah. So, sorry if you managed to find this. Yeah, it's a test video. And, speaking of which, there are going to be some people that are going to be alerted on YouTube because they subscribe to me thinking that I'd never upload anything ever again. They're going to be surprised and they're going to be like, what? Oh no, someone did something, and then they're just going to die many years later, probably, unless they are vampires. Okay, bye.